NHRD
Is front?
Yes.
Yes. You can continue.
So a few lines on NHRD. So NHRD is the largest networking organization for HR professionals. It is a not-for-profit body, and it is spread all over the country and has also branches abroad. But within the country, it's already more than 40
chapters, 70,000.
How many chapters?
40.
40. So 40 chapters, 40 chapters, which is spread out to every nook and corner of the country. And Goa is a very smart and a very ambitious, and it's the addition to and being the 41st chapter of NHRD. So here at National HRD Network, what we look forward to is getting together professionals of HR and also other disciplines, in which there is knowledge sharing, there is opportunity to upgrade whatever the trends, latest trends in management. Then there is certainly a very big opportunity for networking. And we all know in this era of cutting edge technology everywhere, meeting each other and interacting on such kinds of forums is something which will keep all the professionals ahead. So that's what we offer from NHRD. And here we are delighted to be at Goa, because we see what the potential of Goa is huge. This is something which is, Goa is a place which is really liked by people to come over. So we see this, we have termed in our discussion that we see Goa to be the jewel in the crown in the NHRD fold, and becoming a more and more major chapter, and more events to be conducted here as we go along. Anything which my colleagues would like to add?
Ajit sir is the director of Goa Institute of Management.
Yeah, first you introduce by yourself.
Okay, so I am Usha Singh. I am Director HR in Manganese Ore India Limited. It's a PSU producing around 50% manganese ore in the country, and I am the Western Region President and on the board of NHRD on the board. And my colleagues,
I am Ajit Parulekar, the Director of the Goa Institute of Management. The NHRD is establishing a Goa chapter. I can see two major benefits of this. One is the hospitality, manufacturing, mining, and all the other industries in Goa. HR professionals in Goa will get a lot of benefit from this chapter, because it will bring a lot of people from across the country, and hence it will be good for development of HR professionals in Goa. The other big opportunity is that Goa, being a big conference MICE center in India, it will bring, the NHRD network will be able to bring in a lot more HR and leadership related conferences, seminars, leadership programs, and that will fit in well with Swayampurna Goa.
वो जो है वो
President.
After Aman.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम अमन राजवली है। मैं नेशनल एचआरडी नेटवर्क पूना चैप्टर का प्रेसिडेंट हूँ। इस संस्था से मैं करीबन 25 साल से ज़्यादा जुड़ा हुआ हूँ एज अ कार्यकर्ता, लुकिंग फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ द कम्युनिटी। ये इससे ना आप लोगों को एक अंदाज़ा आएगा कि ये जो संस्था है वो कितनी मजबूत है और कितना नेक काम कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज द मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल हु बीन एसोसिएटेड विद अस इन अ कंट्रीब्यूटरी कैपेसिटी, वो इतने बरसों से काम कर रहे हैं। इट इज़ वॉलंटरी, एब्सोल्युटली, यू नो, इसमें कोई भी हमारा मटेरियल गेन नहीं होता है। इट्स ऑल गिव टू द कम्युनिटी, टू द पीपल, टू सोसाइटी, चाहे वो HR प्रोफेशनल्स हो या एजुकेशन सेक्टर हो या पीपल विद डिसेबिलिटीज़ हो, DEI वो है। तो ये सब हम काम करते हैं, जिसकी वजह से मैं मानता हूँ कि एक अंदरूनी एक संतुष्टि मिलती है। योर सोल गेट्स प्योरीफाइड, ऐसा मेरा मानना है। इसीलिए मैं इतने बरसों से जुड़ा हूँ और ये जो गोवा चैप्टर जो है, इट इज़, मैडम ने कहा, इट्स फेदर इन द क्राउन ऑफ द एंटायर नेशनल लेवल पे। और क्योंकि ये प्रिफर्ड सभी लोगों का डेस्टिनेशन है ये अक्रॉस द ग्लोब, तो हॉलीडे तो होता ही है, मज़ा तो करते ही हैं, मगर यहाँ की जो लेवल ऑफ प्रोफेशनलिज्म जो हमने देखी है इतने महीनों में, बिलीव मी इट इज़ सुपर। मतलब कि द काइंड ऑफ पीपल एंड इतने सो गुड हार्टेड पीपल। हमने सितंबर में शुरुआत की कि हम शायद गोवा में चैप्टर खोलेंगे, फिर दिसंबर में बात होने लगी एंड हियर वी आर। वी हैव अबाउट 150 पीपल हु हैव कम एंड हर टाइप के लोग आए हैं। इट्स सो वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग पीपल, प्रोफेशनली इतने मजबूत हैं, इतने बरसों का अनुभव है उनका। और अगर वो लोग लॉन्च में आते हैं तो आप समझ सकते हो कि ये संस्था का कितना पावर होगा, बिकॉज अगेन इट्स आउटवर्ड, हम वी गिव टू द सोसाइटी जो फॉर दिस पीपल। तो ये हमारा मकसद है एंड ये हम जो पूरी टीम है कि ये हमारा एक गोल है। उषा मैडम ने कहा है कि विल बिकम दी वन ऑफ द टॉप मोस्ट चैप्टर्स अक्रॉस इंडिया, और वो हम पूरा करेंगे। आप लोगों का साथ चाहिए, सपोर्ट चाहिए, दुआएं चाहिए। So we would continue our work selflessly. Okay. So and thank you so much आप लोग आए यहाँ पे। Thank you.
My name is Anamika and I'm a professor at Goa Institute of Management. I also chair the HR and OB area. Besides that, presently I am the president of the National Human Resource Development Network. The way I see the relevance of this network is that I see Goa as a transforming state. It is getting adaptive towards technology. The Chief Minister has given some very good guidelines in terms of how technology can be leveraged to make otherwise a holiday destination for many people, dream destination for careers as well. For a very long time, I think a lot of youth in Goa might not stay back in Goa, first go out and then come back for career aspirations here. But now the way things are moving, with the economy growing in Goa, with technology coming in, with tech firms coming in, a lot of people in HR careers are choosing to come back to Goa. So these people, when they come back, they will need a place where they can discuss, soundboard, mentor, find mentors. So reciprocal relationship. Likewise, coming from academia myself, I think a major contribution that we can do is to do research which is cutting edge and be able to help both the industry and the academics in general to be able to manage things. After COVID, if you also see how careers have been going up and down for people, you have massive recruitments and then you have layoffs and then you have massive recruitment and then layoffs. There is a need to risk-proof careers for the youth, and I think we as a forum, because this will help everything to be remaining in the immersion of each other, the society, the student, the industry and the academia, being in the immersion of each other, will be in a position to risk-proof careers of individuals at a young age. So that is what I was thinking of. So thank you so much.
Is this the only official body of HR professionals in India, or there are other bodies like this?
No, there are
other bodies too.
There are other bodies too, but this is the largest in terms of membership also.
हमारे एक और सदस्य हैं, he is the vice president of the Goa chapter.
Good evening, my name is Arjun Khanna. I'm the founder and CEO of a company called MyMatch. We are an AI-powered recruitment company. And NHRDN as a network is the most powerful network in the world. I think it's also probably the largest in the world, apart from being just the largest in India, by a huge margin. And one's absolutely delighted that Goa is now on the map as far as NHRDN is concerned. And we've planned several initiatives to put Goa on the map. So not only will we be doing events for the Goa chapter, but we will be inviting Goa to the globe to Goa. So G to G. Yeah. So the globe to Goa will happen. We will be doing several events, and one of the key events would be a global event which we will do in September, where we will have people coming from all over the world to come and address and engage with us. We will be doing a wellness event in November. That's key to sustainability and wellness as far as Goa's theme is concerned as well. We will be doing another event in the month of July, which will bring people together for different initiatives, which we'll be announcing soon. So as I mentioned, there's several spate of initiatives launched to ensure that we will be the #1 chapter in the country.
As of now, how many members are in Goa chapter?
There are
So there are 3 institutional members which are the founding members, and we've got several people who've signed up as individual members as well. We have about 150 people who have come for the inaugural event, and we are certainly hoping and believe that we are going to see a number of them also signing up from there. So delighted to actually make that grow.
Is it open to organizations or only to individual members?
Both.
Membership.
Yeah, so you have institutional memberships for organizations, and you have different kinds of memberships as well. You have tenure memberships, you have life memberships as well. So we are certainly looking forward to engaging people on both fronts.
On that note, if I may also add that though we are an association of HR professionals, we also have non-HR people. क्योंकि हमारा ये मानना है that every individual working is a people manager, and it is our objective to also train, teach and make people aware of people practices. So we have people from marketing, we have people from IT. In fact, यहीं पर आप देख लीजिए, there are so many non-HR people who have come.
Sir, what you do say about HRD movement?
HRD movement.
Yeah.
It is spreading like wildfire, and it's high time that people realize the importance of HR. We have had so many examples wherein HR professionals have not only gone to the board, but they have become managing directors and CEOs and chairpersons, which is very, very commendable. And I say this not because we have loyalty towards HR, but an HR professional has exposure and expertise in various areas of functioning of the industry or the company. So those people make superb leaders. इन्हीं का example ले लीजिए. She's been the chairperson.
Yes, the company. So we just heard. There couldn't have been a better start to this event when the father of HR movement himself, Dr. T.V. Rao, blessing the whole of the event. And it was so important and pertinent in relation to the question also what you are asking. So what he said that the HR domain, it's in one way the lines are diminishing and it's getting blurred because it's all getting merged with business. So in one way it is the evolution that HR and business are all getting merged, and this is how and all managers are HR managers and vice versa that way. So HR is not going to go out or never going to get passion, because as long as business is going to be there, there are going to be people and there's going to be people management. So, and that's the reason why Aman Bhai says that it is not only this NHRD is also not it's not limited for membership of HR, but the broad spectrum of all disciplines, all functions.
Public sector and private sector both.
This
HR.
also is a very good trend which has come there. So I would say that when this NHRD movement came, it was early 90s or so, when there were more of public sectors around. But then now it is a confluence of both public sector and private sector, entrepreneurs, students. So it's that way it's a network which is really the melting pot.
Ma'am, when it comes to recruitment, what's your rule be like?
Recruitment,
Yeah.
you said? So recruitment, certainly I would like to admit that in case of public sector and private sectors, the set of guidelines which are there are different. So for private sector, when we know through these networking also, we say that if we know someone who is credible, he fits in the role what we are looking for, so we can certainly use that reference to fill in our positions. Whereas in case of public sector, being an extended arm of the government, we have to give equal opportunity to everyone. So it is through all India tests, written tests or interviews, advertisements, all India. But these forums or these HRD network is something where your knowledge is growing, and when knowledge grows, that will show in those tests also. So for public sector and private sector, they are different, but then you have to be capable. Like the 3 Idiot line says, कि कामयाब बनो, कामयाबी तो लायक बनो, कामयाबी तो झक मार के पीछे आई.
इनफैक्ट एक पॉइंट मैं सॉरी बोलता हूँ जो आपने पूछा about the public sector. In the hall there today, this is one of the very rare events wherein we have representation from all sectors. They are not only speakers, we have IAS officers, we have commissioners, they are also in the audience. So education sector is represented, service industry is represented, government agencies, government sector is represented, the HR people from organization, जो typical organization वो है. हर क्षेत्र से लोग आए हैं वहाँ, including students and PhD scholars.
गोवा शिपयार्ड के भी 5-6 लोग पब्लिक सेक्टर, कम से कम 6 लोग वहाँ पर थे, उनकी पूरी HR टीम यहाँ पर थी.
How much, I mean, it took a long time for Goa to start its chapter.
So maybe yes, Goa has always been represented in, say, Mumbai was a very big chapter, and seeing the distance between Goa and Mumbai, people thought maybe they could be an extended part of that. But then देर आए हैं, दुरुस्त आए.
जब जो होना है तब सो होता है.
Thank you.
So 2024 year is marked as human resource development and discipline. What are your thoughts on this?
I think the nation is growing really fast. The top 10 economies in the world, India is growing the fastest with and the growth numbers have just recently gone up. So we are going to grow at closer to 8%, and no other country is growing above 5%. Growth means industry means jobs. Right? And therefore I think that it's a good year that 2024 is a year for human resource. At least India is going to be a terrific place for this. It augurs well for us, and that also in the economic survey for Goa this year, they've announced growth rates that are higher than national growth rates. And therefore, I think having, it augurs well that we have a NHRDN chapter at this time. And, celebrates the year for HR reasonably well.
Yeah, thank you, sir.